to another end of the week. In today's stream, I'm going to be fixing this little Fordite pendant. Maybe. There we go. The owner of the pendant got a bigger chain, but it wouldn't fit on there, and so they tried that. Wasn't quite working, so I'm going to fix that up. Some other exciting news from this week is I cut some new stones. So this is an 80-point sapphire. I cut into a beautiful hexagon, untreated. We found this one. Turned out so well. This one I was struggling with faceting the top, so I remembered these cabs that I had really fallen in love with. They're called buff tops. They have faceted pavilions, but then you just cab out the top. That one turned out gorgeous. Got another little blue one. Oh, hey, Jesse. I saw that. I'll have to carry the lag. And speaking of lag, which turned out better than I could have hoped for. I was just shocked how well that puppy turned out. That one came in at like 2 carats. Someone doesn't buy that one soon, I might do something with it. Although it turned out so well that I dopped this piece up and set up I got a cushion cut. It looked like the best way to get the most out of that particular piece was a cushion cut. Anyway, I wonder if my chat's working or not. To today's stream, a simple little repair, kinda. Oh, I should probably mute the TV behind me. Hopefully I wouldn't get copyright struck for my own videos. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna set up chat real quick, and then I'm getting to work. So this was kind of the prototype of the idea. I didn't love how it turned out, so I figured I would redo it. I'm bringing up chat. Which reminds me, there it is. There, I got a like. Hooray. Did I bring that lag? I don't know if I did or not. I told myself I was gonna. All of those turned out really nice. There we go. Back to work I go. So, just making sure I get my sizing right. We'll do it up to about there. And then I'll do that one. So I want both sides to be long enough, or the same length. Oh, thank you for that thumbs up. Whoever did that, I really do appreciate it. All right, so now okay, that's sod. Okay, next up, length. Oh, you know, I'm kind of missing an opportunity. And I probably should make sure I have the pendant nearby too. There it is. So this pendant that we're making this alteration on, this is called Fordite or Motor City Agate. Comes from Detroit, and what this is layers of that's fucking with me. Car paint that has been, you know, layered up like sedimentary rock or agate, and then somebody will cut it, polish it into little cabochons. They look really cool. Stuff cannot take heat, like at all. So, to do this, I will need to make something like this and then connect them together with a little ring. Probably a smaller ring than that, and maybe elongated. So that's the mission today.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
it's going well. It's
Welcome back.
Friday.
That it is.
What you making today?
I
The bale?
yes.
Yay! Just double checking. Sometimes you change your mind.
No. What was funny is I literally just like finished going through that explanation.
Oh, that's hilarious. Of course.
No worries.
I haven't turned on my. I just grabbed my iPad. See?
Nice.
So that's an interesting piece. He had troubles with it breaking. I remember.
Breaking?
Well, he said the bale kept on breaking, right? So
No,
like an indestructible one.
it doesn't fit the new chain he got.
Oh.
And so he tried putting this ring on it, but that ring goes the other way, so then the pendant would hang like this. So I'm making a new ring and a bale up top that'll keep it.
So that it shows it doesn't tilt.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to need to. Probably. And hopefully, all goes well, by the end of this stream, he'll have it back.
I gotta put on my Tyler hat and try to figure out a solution for like an iPad holder.
Mm-hmm.
Because you come up with really good solutions. So I gotta put on my Tyler hat.
Is Iris here? I feel like Iris came up with this good one. So did you, though. You've come up with smart solutions. Give yourself
MacGyver
more
stuff?
credit.
That's
Yeah,
true. But when it comes to like mechanical things, I guess I get intimidated.
I could see that.
Or even like building. I was telling my friend I have a tile saw now.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, and I didn't know Home Resource you can borrow tools for free.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Isn't that crazy? I was like, oh, I should have borrowed one instead of bought one. But
No,
I think about it as it's a resource, right?
Yes, yeah. But that would have been nice to know back when, like, I only had the 3-inch.
Yeah.
Like, for bigger projects or going... That's a good resource to know about.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah. Because
I
there's
don't know how they must just use the equipment that comes in that's donated.
Yeah.
So it's not any wear and tear on like their stuff.
Probably.
That makes sense.
I have to remember that next time I need a specific something for a project.
Yeah. When you don't have like $150 to buy the tool.
Or more. Yeah, definitely. Okay. I actually learned from that last side. I'm going to take it back to right about where it was. You cold?
I didn't turn on the heater.
I was just wondering.
Okay. Are you?
No.
Okay. Yeah, you can crack your window if you need to.
I know.
Gonna start a load of laundry.
Okay. Will you throw my pajamas in the bathroom in there?
Yes.
And the black shirt?
Happily.
Thank you. I think I'm about there. Okay, so I have that built. A stick one. Now I have all sorts of these mandrels here for different size projects. I think that's a good one for this one. Where did that go? It always throws me off when I have a big steel block go disappear on me. Go. Yeah.
The rocks that we pulled out that glow in the black light, did you keep them all separate? With your lag, or did they go back in with the other synthetics?
The rocks we pulled out
Remember we found some synthetics that were like different colors in the backlight?
Oh, I kept them separated, but they didn't go on the rough. They're in a little white tray on the pink desk. Or a little, what are these?
Okay, cool.
What you thinking of?
Well, I mean, you just haven't bragged about your lab yet.
Oh, I have.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
It's actually sitting next to me. I went and got it. I started the stream showing it and some of the sapphires I did off.
Well, when you
Is
get
what she's talking
a couple
about.
more of your regulars, it'd be cool to get their feedback on which one of the colors would go best with it in a piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
Because like I think the pink would look really nice, but then I like that orange too. But it'd be really fun if you have a lot of little pieces to design like a wire wrap. That's just, one of your annual wire wraps. It's February. Have you started thinking about what your big one's going to be?
I have been for several months, actually.
Yeah. What's the centerpiece, the center stone? What's your favorite thing that you feel like maybe it'll be a sapphire you haven't cut yet?
It might be. It very well might be. That is definitely one of the stronger possibilities right now. It'll definitely be in gold.
That Botswana agate that you did, the purple one.
Yeah.
That one's really cool too, but I don't know if that's a little big to be.
Yeah, definitely a little big, and
it's not fancy enough for your taste.
Usually when I do those, I try to make like Vulgari level pieces.
Ooh, maybe the black opal that I'm getting.
Maybe. You spend like $500 on opals and not say anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I've got 3 8x10 millimeter.
Oh, those ones. Probably not. I considered using one of those Ethiopians I have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. On the rough plate,
yeah,
there's a piece. It looks blue.
What is it?
It's opal.
Oh, opal.
It's Lightning Ridge Australian.
Rough?
No, it's polished.
You're laughing.
Did
I pick up the right one?
Yeah, you did. That is by far the most expensive opal I have in the house.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Even those white ones that are in the thing?
Way, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, this is Lightning Ridge, black opal.
Just because of where it comes from? Oh, that's technically black opal.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hey, Candy. What's going on?
So, out of all the Lightning Ridge specific opals, like the black, what is this? What are you looking for? That green honeycomb thing?
I like green and blue, so that's a bonus for me. But red, like full spectrum with heavy red, is most desired and valuable.
Is it because red's the hardest one to?
It's the rarest color, I guess.
So purple for labradorite and red for Lightning Ridge.
I don't know if purple probably is the most valuable labradorite. I'm not sure on that. That's another one of my personal tastes, like the green and blue. I'd far more rather have a purple than anything. People might agree.
What do you all think?
I feel you, Candy. Them bright greens and
when you get that blue purple, that's my favorite. How are my hands so dirty?
I've been having a blast with these, Candy. I've been cutting some sapphires. Several of them that we've found. This one's got a really beautiful color. That luag from yesterday, too. So this is lutetium aluminum garnet. And these are the gems she was speaking of. Personally, I was considering going with a red, and I might actually go with a couple of these really light pinks. I don't like the heavy pinks, but these light ones are a really good spinel. And they also glow different colors under a black light, just like this one. This glows like the most neon color ever. Okay. So the thing I'm working on is right here. I've hammered it into the shape I want. It's a wee bit big. I'm going to cut down the two sides a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. I gotta find my pliers. Okay, I have to find.
I've never heard of Suglite.
I've heard of it. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
I know I've heard of it. I'm just struggling to remember like in what context. I'm almost wondering if that's that one Jesse really likes. I don't know. I haven't seen it since you left. Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, Candies. My favorite color is purple, so this is a fun one to look up. Suglite. Look at it's so pretty. It's a dark purple, sometimes with black. That contrast with the black is gorgeous.
It is. I don't think that is the one he was.
No. I think it's more like soda light. It's discovered in Japan. And so the stone is named after the geologist, Kenichi Shugi.
Okay.
It's known also as labulite, wesselite, and purple turquoise.
Okay. Hey, Will.
It says it's extremely rare, which is why it's expensive. Because it has to have manganese, potassium, lithium, which primarily South Africa. It's very cool. So very scarce. No wonder I haven't ever heard of it.
Wait, Candy. So you saw my video on using copper plates to make a faceting machine out of a flex shaft? Or did someone else do a video like that? Hey, Josh. I'm just curious. I haven't seen many people build a faceting machine at home other than myself. I don't think I've seen anyone do it as janky as I have. Because that was, oh boy. Let's see here. Hey, Becky. I am really glad that, that video has actually brought me quite a few people. It's doing fairly well, surprisingly to me. It had totally gotten, ignored by the algorithm for the first year. But enough people, click on it because they're searching for that. there's that. I'm gonna bend this forward just a little bit.
Tyler, you ever heard of gemology for schmucks?
Yes.
Chris was saying that she loves that one.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Sorry if I've missed some text messages since I went live. I can't see them because I stream from my phone.
Luckily, I'm not in California blowing it up the whole time. Candy said, I'm so glad, like, she's figuring out places around town to get the specific materials, and she's really glad that you took the time to do that video.
I'm glad. I've always hated the whole idea that you have to spend a bunch of money to learn this shit. I was gonna figure it out.
It might be helpful to share some of your intention for the Friday show. Like, why do you even do the Friday show, right? What's the intention originally?
To teach people that they don't need money to learn this shit. Hey, would you dump that and refill it for me? Thank you. I learned for free using YouTube, and all those resources are like spread out. So I want to someday I would love to bring them together and make it way more educational based. Although, you know, got to get it paying the rent first.
Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Speaking of income, thank you, Candy. And it's really cool when you have local resources. I'm kind of curious what they have in Hawaii now.
I feel
I feel
she's cut lots of stones but doesn't know how to sell them.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I struggle with that too, ironically.
I feel like that with even cabochons that I'm polishing up, you know?
Yeah. There we are.
Mm-hmm. My body, can I help you?
No, tell me, I'm being a good boy.
You're being a pain in the butt.
I probably should get myself a little solder cut because I noticed last night as I was working, I am out of. Whoa, Becky, thank you. That's huge. I really appreciate that.
Aw, so much love. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
You have to call me this weekend. I miss you. What's Buster the Busker? I swear to God, every time you do a live, Buster the Busker does one too.
Oh man, that sounds like a really hard choice to make, Will. Watching me or a busker play music, I'm guessing? Cause that's dope.
I'm gonna smoke, but I'll keep an eye on the chat. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pick up a little bit.
Okay. Sorry. Y'all should see the monotonous part too. So this is solder. I get it in wire. And while it's really handy in wire, it swaps videos. Is he a favorite of yours or just some random musician playing music? Which I actually really respect the idea of a busker setting up a live stream to make just a little extra.
Just in case I put that one right there.
Oh, thanks.
Andy's right.
Don't know him at all. Yeah, some of these are really turning out. Light blue one somewhere too. Will, look at the pretties. I've been having fun with these sapphires. And wait, that's not a sapphire. That luag turned out amazing. Okay, so now that I got that cut, I need my tweezers. And I need a piece of this hard solder. Grab a pretty decent sized chunk of it. I'm then going to dip this in my flux. Bring it over here. Thank you. I'm really loving having access to better faceting equipment. That's for sure. And Sunday stream, I'll be showing off quite a few of those. Alrighty. Boom. I learned to play like the main like. God damn it! Hey, will you do me a favor? So there is a screw attached to the tripod. It's the one on the desk. It screws into this. Will you go unscrew it for me? I need that damn thing in here. That is the second or third time I've lost. Oh, Chris, thank you. Did you? It's the. Is the tripod not where it normally is? That's on me. I'll find it. Did you? Okay. Checks out. Damn.
You have more than one desk now.
True.
Oh, that almost ran away from you.
Yes, it did.
Yay, commercials. So the longer I let him play, the more money you get?
I do believe so.
Let it play for 80 seconds then.
That's been my approach to it. There we go. Hey, Josh. Hey, Iris. Agreed. I do. I also appreciate all them thumbs ups. Speaking of which, I put together a few playlists. Um, we're curious about a theory of if those playlists were to be played by fans a lot, say on a kitchen TV or something, if you know what I mean. Like, would that help the channel? You have a good one. Thank you. Well, Kyle, you have a good one, and we will catch you on the flip side. And I'm glad that I could be of assistance. I believe it's going to be on Sunday. Yes, you did. Which is good advice. How big was the project I was soldering that time, out of curiosity? I did a 4-inch by 4-inch box with a 26 gauge plate. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure I burned through a bottle of oxygen, a bottle of acetylene, and 2 bottles of MAP gas soldering that project. A ring bezel. Got it. Someday I'm going to actually mess with that. I've always wanted to make my own solders. Because, what if I want an extra easy solder? Gotta make it. What's that? Oh, yeah. Ooh, I don't work with copper much. I could see that being a problem, though, because I think I only have one type of copper solder on hand. This stuff.
Copper is fun to play with oxidizing.
What's that?
I said copper.
Yeah.
It's fun to play play with oxidizing, like the different heats give it different colors. Like I saw a lady do a hummingbird just with a blowtorch, and she brought out like blues and purples and reds and oranges.
You had showed me that. I was actually thinking on it.
Yeah.
Someone should recommend to her trying to pre-shade areas with different polish grits.
Oh, interesting.
Because the polish grits will also change your colors when oxidizing. I didn't think of it then. It's just hitting me now.
That is interesting. Yeah, I don't know if she does anything with polishing. I wish the comments came up here. But you can't see them, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
It worked, look!
Nice.
Now you can read the whole thing, you know? In case it comes up and you can't see some of it.
Did we get his email?
Who?
That was last Friday. He'd asked for it.
I have not seen it. Let me just double check and make sure I'm not on the wrong one. Thank you for asking, whatever.
She is whatever, man. She is looking into that right now. Thank you for asking. I'm hoping I got it into chat correctly. What's that?
The pictures he sent.
Yes, we did.
Those are the 3 different pieces. Well, you'd have to see him next to a dime or something to know the actual size.
Roll back though, like compared to the size of
Oh, yeah,
finger?
that's true. You're right. Okay. Compared to fingers. Fingers help. You on the West Coast, right? Oregon, if I recall, or where? We're in Montana. Missoula.
Was there a question attached to?
He's just looking for someone to cut him.
Let me take a wait. Can I see that one more time? I believe we got the email. I will get back to you here after this. I apologize. I was not aware that was there.
I don't know meet Carolyn. I guess she came to town today. She's over by the coffee shop, so I'll be maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
You'll be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. I'm curious because of the size of those. Like that one's really blue. Like the red one could be a garnet, but are you familiar with lead glass sapphires or composite sapphires? I haven't seen them in the rough, but I'm kind of wondering if that was possibly what I'm looking at or not. That said, like I also know how to check for those that sort of thing, and wouldn't risk a stone that I don't think I can cut safely. Nice. Okay. True, though I have heard of some nightmare stories with lead glass sapphires. Again, haven't seen any myself, like in hand, and those I I just don't know. They very well could be totally legit from what I'm seeing. I would not know. If those are fucking nice because those are like damn. I feel that I would definitely not send one of those out first either. Let's see. Alrighty. That's my general shape on this. Something I think that would be cool for this is I noticed he's got these. This pendant has this little aspect going on. And as the old saying goes, ooh, hey, drove it. Okay. Yeah, these. Totally lost my saying there or thought there. No. So I'm going to put one over here real quick, and I'm going to lightly tap it with a hammer. How's your day going, Michelle? All right. Up next, a balancing act. Uh-huh. I need a very small piece of silver solder for this too. What's up, buddy? I'm sorry. I can relate to that feeling far more than I'd like to be able to. All right. So the silver just melted onto the surface of the piece. And now there's that piece. Soldered in there pretty well too. Although I have the desire to add so you can kind of see that little gap right underneath the sapphire. What I'm going to do to fix that real quick boom. Get sucked up in there. And now it's pretty stable there for the future. Next, I'm going to take 2 small balls of medium solder and flood the plane or the top of this. I am totally missing. Hey, I hope you have a good one too. That's not a bad idea. I've been in housing like that, and it is very convenient. Took me about a year and a half to get into when I did, but I mean, because they only charged like a quarter of my monthly disability payments. Is there a reason for why out west, particularly? I remember you saying why, or explaining why you live where you do live. There we go. I'm gonna solder these on one at a time. Good enough. Yes, this is the bale. I feel like I should put one more at the top, but I'm just gonna leave it. There's no need to get overly complicated. All right, up next, I need 2 rings, and they just don't need to be super thick. So, I know, buddy. 22 gauge, you say? I was thinking 24. You make a valid point, dude. 22 gauge it is. Wait. Do I even have 22 gauge on hand? I have half round 22 gauge. That's not quite it. That's 24. Do it. Square 22. That will work. Possibly so. And I also work in gold. I just don't do it as often because I usually can't afford to do it. Or the client may not be there. Okay. I need these. Ring 1. Yeah, that works. When I get done with the stream, I'll sit down with Jessica and work out the response. Sorry again for the delay on that. I am notoriously bad about checking my mine, so that's why she set one up. Take some time to get into the habit. I should just not to make excuses and get myself in the habit. Mm-hmm. Hear that? I was, this is going to sound odd, lucky because I'm disabled. So when I actually made the decision that this was what I wanted to do, I had time and income for a while. There we go. And the way that worked might have been a little hard to see. I heated the bottom part up so that it was pretty much at the soldering point, and then touched this to it and let this get hot, and the solder just pulls over to it. Oh, guys, this is funny. I just realized I put that ring go in the wrong direction. I feel that. Injuries can play hell like that. All right. That's the right direction. Hmm. Might as well be in frame, right? That's dope. Having a cabbing setup is really nice. I learned faceting on a Weaver, which is like the cheapest machine out there. Although it cannot really do like quality cutting by any means. It can do some alright cuts. There we go. I can't wait to surprise my neighbor with this. I personally believe I can do an alright emerald cut. I need to practice getting more than 2 levels. But these are some emeralds that I did on the Weaver faceting machine of sapphire. My lighting isn't the best here. Thank you. Oh man, that hurts having tools you're not using. Then again, tools are like potential. Because they always can be used. I love getting tools. Christmas, or my birthday a couple of years back, my grandma asked me what I wanted, and I was like, I want a loan so I can get me an engraver and a microscope. All right, before I do any more polishing or filing, I'm gonna get all this fire scale and stuff off this thing. Perhaps do a little tiny bit of shaping. First thing I do is I take this radial bristle disc. It's a really cheap one. I hear that, like, getting nice rough gems is awesome, but selling them is difficult because us cutters don't want to pay, like, we got to make sure there's enough room for turning it around. And then beyond that, once they're cut, it can be a little challenging to sell sometimes for multiple reasons. Reason one, you fall in love with the stone. But I just had it. There it is. Sometimes it takes some sacrifices. Totally doable. I need a new vape. My vape was doing better when it was held together with I don't know, whatever the hell, but I can't tape it. Oh, wow. Does he just want them like fairly cheap if or does he want them cut already first? Can I do round cuts? Yeah, I could do a round cut. It's actually, I mean, I don't know that it would be perfectly round, but they're not too challenging to do. I've done one many times that's close. It's an octagon cut. By doubling the amount of facets in this cut, I can make something that's really close to an octagon. It looks really good too. Okay. Okay, love. Thank you. I was kind of bummed out by that one yesterday. That's fucking awesome. So I just realized something. Back here, that is not a good solder, which is great because I don't like how big this loop is. Absolutely delightful. Hey, take all the time you need. Sorry, I'm being slow to respond. I am now under a microscope, and so it might be a little bit spotty for a bit. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be working on that. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, that I am. But I'm also doing a live stream, and with that comes some responsibility, or it feels like it comes with responsibility to entertain people and interact with them, especially with how YouTube forces us to. Well, I can't say YouTube forces us. Their algorithm kind of forces us to worry about that, but I don't blame them. That is kind of how their model works. But I wish it was more popular and I could just sit here all day making bread and get thousands of viewers. Without paying attention, but that doesn't work very well. And that is small. I relate. I relate, Michelle. A very random thought. Yeah, getting subs is definitely, well, I don't know. It was a nightmare until one day it just wasn't, and I had a video like start jumping up views just crazy level. I put out content daily for like 2 years, year and a half, something like that. And like really worked on getting subscribers to break 1,000. And then I had a video get to like 10 million views over the course of the next year and jump me within a month from that 1,000 to over 10,000. I was like, this is bullshit. I didn't even have to work for this. I love the concept, but not for this piece. Another time. Nothing. I was doing a little bit of polishing on this and testing an element that I just didn't like the look of once I got it placed. Doing cleanup work. Let's see if I can zoom us in really close here. So you might notice there's some discoloration right there and on the inside. I want to remove that. and the abrasives I use can't get into those tight ass spots. I wish. Okay, I'm in frame. I'm sorry, I did not know that I was not already in frame. Am I familiar with noble metals? What is that? Silver, gold, platinum, or am I off? Are we talking metals that are inert to chemical reactions? I can't remember. Or inert to certain chemical reactions. Corrosion? Because I know that doesn't just mean non-ferrous metals. That's nifty. That's... I was not familiar with that. I know of palladium. It used to be the rage for white, doing your white gold plating. I think right now it's rhodium. I would love to work with platinum someday, but the platinum metal group is a little out of my torch's capabilities. Shit, gold's getting there. I gotta replace my torch. Thank God it's like $30 on Amazon from China. Sorry, I'm literally just talking to myself because I can't see chat at the moment. I'm over here doing this. My camera holder's right there. It makes it really challenging to run a live stream from time to time. I'm fixing my tripod because it's been a pain in the ass. I can give it a shot. I don't mind. I'm all about experiments. Okay. Last but not least. That's better. Heyo.
How's it going?
Good. Yourself? What's that?
You want some super awesome, very sarcastic chocolates? I'll pick one. They're not bad if you just stuck on them. Just don't try to bite it.
Cool. Yeah, you should leave those in there. Thank you. I think so. Thanks for getting my pajamas in there. Getting my pajamas in there? Might as well. I don't think I have anything in the pockets. Except for when they're your clothes. Yeah. Hopefully you'll find your pink and orange vape. Yeah. Well, actually, now that I think about it, you remember how you were asking me the questions about Padparasha? Well, oh my what?
Okay, well, I'll get to it when I go to the store. I think because freaking traffic everywhere.
Yeah.
It's the worst time to be on freaking foot.
Well, here, will you just use it to get me a blue sinful this time?
If they have those, I can go, I guess, all the way to Spark One and get the,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
you know the place where you want your notebooks to live, where they get safe? They get so beat up.
You're so right. That is a great question. The answer is yes. Do I know where that place is? No, I do not. But it's a really good idea.
I agree. Are these all old and you don't want them anymore?
Oh, I missed that. Yes, they are.
Hi, Chris.
Though I saved them because I can use them for other things. Like I can make engraver tips out of them.
Okay. So don't use them for my tools. Like,
Yes, use them for that. That's another great example of something they can be used for.
okay, cool.
They're just for, when you need something.
Yeah, okay.
I can even sharpen one for you if you want, or put like a little flat end on it. Okay.
What is the report button?
That's an old one, but I used to. So that's how when you deal diamonds, those sheets are very important because they are the current market prices of that month, or
Oh.
technically the month prior.
So why would you ever print it? Because doesn't that change pretty regularly?
Yeah, I get one every 3 months
Oh,
or so.
that's cool.
But if you look at it, so that's for rounds. They have them for pairs, emerald, etc. So
That's
up
too
here,
many numbers, and I like it.
this is your weight. So 1 to 3.
Show them too, so they have any idea what you're talking about.
This is called the Rappaport sheet. This is an old one. Don't sue me, guys.
You have to really like numbers to understand. I thought faceting was bad with the numbers that are on all the P1 and G1 and all that, but this is also challenging.
So say for like a 0.1 to a 0.3 carat, which is like maybe a 1 millimeter,
Yeah, and then SI.
and your color grade, your cut or your clarity grades.
Wait, colors by letters?
Yes.
I did not know that. Is that only for diamonds?
Yeah, how
Oh.
white they are.
Oh.
And then here in the numbers, like VS DF $730. You add a zero, it'd be $730 a carat. Start getting into the bigger ones, and it just gives you the list for all of them. And they have these sheets for rounds, ovals, emerald.
So right now, that one that we pulled out of that ring was like a VS one or SI one,
I'd say a VS1, VS2
and then it was like half carat, right?
was a half carat.
So then back then, which is the better? That's more clear, and this is more opaque.
Yep. So, and this is retail pricing.
Yeah.
So these have a point. So you times them by 100.
Mm-hmm.
So we're here. Yours was exactly half. And I would guess that one's about a G color. So their estimate is
$250.
$2,500 a carat and half, 1,200 estimate retail cost.
$1,200 for that diamond?
Retail cost estimate
We're
for
giving-
that time period. It's dropped.
Oh, it's dropped. It hasn't gone up.
Yeah.
That's sad because I think we've got listed for like $350 or something.
It's a really good fucking deal. We also don't have to pay, $500 a month for Rappaport sheets, 10 grand a month for fucking the rental space. I don't even want to know what their insurance is.
Who's they?
Any jeweler in town.
Oh, fuck, for having a building, a brick and mortar?
Yeah, because they're the guys who want 2,400 a carat for half carat.
Oh, I understand. That's what you think about retail because we don't sell retail prices.
No, we don't. Unless it's something that I've handmade myself, and even then, my pricing, from what I'm hearing, is really good. Is tungsten expensive? Not as expensive as gold. Tungsten, I want some tungsten bits someday, but we'll see. Tungsten bits work better, but apparently they also really suck when they start to go out. They really go out, and if you don't do them right, they go out quick. They're harder.
Yeah, anytime, Chris. I could use with some estrogen around here. I've always had females in my house, and for the first time, I'm surrounded by boys. Even the cat's a boy.
I missed it.
Oh, I looked back because I haven't been keeping up with chat, and Chris said, "I want to run away and come visit Jess." So I said, "Anytime." So Iris said, late comment, I've only heard tungsten. Oh, you read that one already?
I did read, I think.
And then whatever said tungsten's like gold a lot, like gold, but not gold. And then Chris asked if it's expensive.
It's not as malleable as gold, that's for sure.
Iris said they had a cube for over $1,000 on Amazon, or at least they did. For some reason, the order was canceled and Evil got robbed for her cube.
Damn.
Whatever said tungsten's really cheap. And then she said, I thought so. Whatever said, I guess it's almost like gold.
It's got a very similar weight, density to gold.
Chris, I love this question. Does Missoula have good public transportation?
Yes.
Let me tell you, it has one of the best public transportations I've ever seen. And it's all free.
It also, same here. I've done a bit of traveling and the mix of like how well it runs and being free, I think it runs better than Vegas's did by far. Definitely the best in the state.
What about titanium? Are they harder?
Titanium is a very interesting metal. I've actually got a little slip of it around here somewhere. It can get to very hot temperatures, but it's also very difficult to cut, just like tungsten. I don't know. I can't work with these metals because of certain one property or another they have. Usually hardness, or the fact they don't like to be malleable. Like for instance, you can make rings out of tungsten, but if you smack one of those rings with a hammer, instead of bending, it will shatter. Titanium I have seen done used to make some extravagant jewelry though. There's actually an artist in China. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he uses the oxidization of titanium to get really cool colors in his metal, while also setting colored gemstones and diamonds and stuff in it. Which, with how hard it is, I don't even know how he has to be using tungsten blades or setting burrs. Meteorites are the shit. I love meteorites. I do believe I have a small piece of meteor sitting on my table right now that I'm planning to put into a ring. I don't know where that. That's it. This is one of those, and I thought this would go really cool with Dino Bone. Because, I mean, dinosaurs, meteorites, they go together like, well, dinosaurs and meteorites. What's that? Yeah, like Eskimos and ice. Okay. Now I need gold is fun to work with for the silliest reason ever too. It makes me feel more sophisticated when I'm making pieces in gold or some shit. Classy? I don't fucking know. Rose gold can be really popular. if I'm being honest, rose gold is my least favorite type of gold, and a favorite at the same time. So it's really hard to work with, or harder than other types of gold because it's got a higher copper content, which creates a less malleable product in the end in your alloy. However, what really makes that super dope is that also makes it more durable in the long run, theoretically speaking. I wouldn't know because I don't have a bunch of rose gold stuff on hand. The only times I ever make something with it is when somebody is very specific in asking me for rose gold. Rose gold is, so if I'm making 14% or 14K copper, 58.5% of that is in gold. Then normally 21%, if I'm doing yellow gold, will be silver, and 21% will be copper. I actually like to go a little heavier on the silver instead. It doesn't actually lighten the color, it just makes it a little easier for me to work with. However, when you do copper or rose gold, you use more. So instead of like 21% being copper, you would go to say 30. Purple gold is aluminum and also shatters when hit with a hammer. Really, the only, what's that? The only, Nile Red, a chemist on YouTube, figured it out, but about the only use for it is lapidary. Like you can polish it into some really pretty cabs. It's aluminum and gold. Super brittle. All right, so here is our bail for this pendant. So now I need to grab the pendant real quick.
He's so funny. He's sitting in the lid right now while I clean the cat box. He's in the lid.
What a dork. Now, I better check this since the whole point of doing this is to make sure it'll fit on my homie Shane. And it does. Perfect. I have really one step left. Two. Step one, make ring. Step two, install ring. I am going to thicken this ring a wee bit. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to solder this ring back together. Damn it. Okay. That ain't worth getting bent out of shape, though. Because it's really not that much work. What's up? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab me a piece of easy solder and a relatively small one. I'm also going to plug in my pickle pot. Not that it's going to do much good now. Welcome back. Wish I could still say that these days. Anymore, it feels... Whoa, wait. Sorry, I had to... I've got another inlay project that I'm working on and didn't want to lose the inlays. Okay, that needs to get soldered. Welcome back, Chris. Sorry, it froze. Silver honeycomb. Are you familiar with Nick Noyes Designs by chance? Yep. Thank you. Copper jewelry might make a comeback this year, I have a feeling. It kind of got to be a thing there in 2000, like the 2010s, teens, around the financial recession when silver hit $50 an ounce back then.
Look,
Nice. Where the hell was that?
right there by the bed.
so somewhere obvious, and we were too busy like looking in the crazy fucking spot. Oh, cool. Yeah.
That means we need more peanuts.
I'm doing this. That's a hard thing to find, charms that are different. It's kind of my whole premise in jewelry is different. Although I have been influenced by many jewelers who do unique stuff, and I've learned from a lot of those that influenced me that way. You can definitely see um, Wolfsman Son Designs, Nick Noyes Designs, The Art of Wire, Back to Earth Creations. Brown Collection. Nowhere near as good as any of them. But there needs to be more unique jewelry out there, I think. Because jewelry is a form of self expression, like fashion. And it'd be nice to see more people whose fashion didn't say, I want to fit into the crowd. That's just the way I see it, though. I'm pretty decent in my work. What the? Huh? Okay. Little bastard.
What do you think it is?
Looks like an amethyst.
Oh, I thought it was blue.
It could be a lab sapphire or something. But my guess would be one of the affordable amethysts that I do on the show. Why? I am out of frame badly. My bad. It's one thing for me to be not reading the the chat super well, but I should at least be in frame when I'm ignoring chat. I'm not actually like trying to ignore you guys. It's all good. See, I'm on a mission to have this finished before I end the stream. Have a wonderful night. Definitely and absolutely will be emailing you when I get done. I'm going Francis. Nice. Thank you. That was easy.
Sometimes it's TV, sometimes it's a ball. Whatever works.
Whatever works indeed. Absolutely. And yes, we definitely got it. Back where I found it. Yeah, because you said it where I found it was intentional, so that means you know where it is right now. I think. That or you thought it was hidden somewhere else. All right. So now I need, ow, that hurt a little bit, to make right on. I hope you have a wonderful time. Hey, Josh, buddy. The lag. Sounds like it. right on. Are you driving somewhere fun tonight, or? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to check first before I start working on this because I just want to see how it looks. I don't like the look of that. I don't think they will either. I'm going to shorten it a bit. A lot. I'm going to shorten it a lot. I'm going to shorten it some more. Yes. Oh, well, this has Fordite in it. This is a neighbor's piece that I'm just editing. Bezel, I can't remember which project that was, honestly. I've done a fair few pieces of jewelry at this point. I do believe I have nearly a thousand or like 1,100 videos or something like that. And very few of them have I been working on the same project. Or even the same. Last Thursday? Oh, Dino Egg. Or Amethyst and Dino Bone. I actually have a short on the channel right now showing how that piece turned out. All right, ring. Now I solder ring together. I don't like doing what I'm about to do. Dang.
Towels in there too. You want to taste any of this one?
Sure.
I'm honestly surprised you haven't finished your monster yet. I'm just happily helping you.
I'm taking it easy.
That's a good thing. Here, I'll take that one for you. This one's the one that has some. That way I can put it in the backpack. Already full. I'm gonna get you a cruncher.
There, I need a new one. We'll catch you on the flip side, gaming. I think that's how my eyes read your thing, because I think they've been trained to skip vowels if necessary. Or something. I have no fucking idea why.
Scale 1 to 10 flavor.
I don't think I like that one. Yeah.
Good to know.
They're people on YouTube, not a cat. They can spell.
That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. I deserve so much fucking shit for that. That's my like you know? Seriously. That was some blonde shit.
I'm sorry, but that wasn't even some blonde shit, yo.
It was some do. Yep, head in the clouds.
No worries. Alrighty. So, why did I do what I just did? You might have wondered. Because that's 3 rings that are sealed. Therefore, like, what can I do? You know, can't magically put them back together. But what I'm wanting to do anyway is round this out like it's supposed to be. Motherfucker. And then wait, where are my parallels? This could be bad. So for this operation, I specifically need a tool type. They're parallel action pliers, and I haven't been able to find them for a couple days. So I'm gonna start praying that somewhere I haven't looked already has them right in front of me. Please, 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 right in front of me. No, come on, maybe. Hey, you haven't happened to have seen those right in front of me, thank God. I've been looking for them for days, too.
What is it?
Parallel action pliers.
Oh, you have your jam tweezers in here, right?
Good
I
question.
found a pair and I put it on your ref tray, but I'm not sure if they belong in here.
No, you.
Okay, good.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So then I take said parallel action pliers and I squeeze. And this turns it into an oval. With a soldered joint, and then I cut the soldered joint, put this together, resolder done. What's up?
I don't want to rush you or anything, but I was gonna see if you wanted to go with me to the shop, you know, to pick flavor. But I also don't want them to close first, and they're 7:45.
What time is it?
It's like 6, I think, maybe 6:30.
Oh, I will definitely. Well, give.
I think as long as we leave by 7:30, you'd be okay. But
What time
again,
is
I
it?
don't want to rush you if you're in the grind, you know.
Can you give me like a within 15 minutes? Valid. Thank you. You need to leave by when?
7:30.
30 minutes?
7:55, you know, or 7:45, some stupid shit.
Yeah, so I got 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I should be able to do this.
Okay. Well, I'll check back in at like 7:20 to make sure, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Again, I don't want you to rush
Snap. And as long as this goes well, everything will be fine. So, to help make sure, because for the most part, I will be heating up this little ring here. As long as I have something metal holding it there, and this here, it should not heat this up enough to be a problem. I can tell if it's getting too hot by if like metal starts turning at all, any color. I'm missing chat. Will, hey buddy, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate you. I hope you're having a good week. What did you think of that buff top sapphire, Will? Did you see that clearly? If not, I'll send you a. Probably get it on video and then send some video later if you haven't. I think you might like the idea and the color. I just don't think the size is quite right. But there's always next time for sizing.
Anymore, or can I just keep the container in the center?
Is the bag in there still new? Because the can, I use it for coffee, and I thought I got a new one, but
Laundry. And what am I talking
Coffee?
about? Thank you.
I don't like that. That's a little better, I guess. Motherfucker! Get this done today. Okay. I apologize it's taking me so long to get perfect. You're in a rush. Or I've got a time limit.
I just thought you might enjoy like getting out of the house for a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Collect all my water bottles. There's probably a case down there.
Okay. That is my janky ass method of making sure I'm not getting the Fordite too hot.
The what? Fordite?
Yeah, that's pendant. Because I have to solder this link here without getting the rock in there very hot at all because it's paint.
Oh. You call it Fordite?
Fordite.
Fordite.
Yes.
Ford. Okay, Ford.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
I remember I had a story about being a floor or something. Okay. If you're missing them, your notebooks are under your wire.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, and then I'm going to grab a super small piece of extra easy solder, which since there's already hard solder soldered to both ends of this, it'll make it even easier. Not a lot, but a little bit. I'm going to go with my super bright flame. Well, I'm pretty sure that just soldered together. Not the way I wanted it to solder together, but I don't care because if it's soldered together and it's not like fucked up, it's good. You're welcome. That did not just fucking happen. So, my dumbass did it backwards. So I'm going to saw through it. Flip it. Okay. Mhm. I noticed there's some solder there. On this that I do not want right there. Get this put on the correct direction this time. Sweet. He won't be happy. Okay, now all I need to do is polish that little link and I'm good. I am so sorry. I have been gone. No, I was just looking. I was just like, because I was just taking a look over there, I was like, oh, fuck, yeah, I haven't looked at this for like 10 minutes.
No mail.
No mail. Oh, well.
No mail. But I got this much show. Thank you. All the things that are there.
Okay. You okay, Iris? I saw that jump scare comment. Sorry if it triggered something. I know what that can be like. What notification scared you? Did my phone give a notification? I'm sorry, I just put it to vibrate. That's my bad. I should be more vigilant about that. I know better. And my phone is almost permanently on silent these days, which is not necessarily a good thing, I guess. Now I'm polishing. Turn the volume up so I can hear you, and then I kind of, especially with how like quiet I get over here when I'm in this end stretch and I'm concentrating and you start zoning off a little bit. My bad. I turned the ringer down so it won't do it to you again. All right. Last two of these and then I'm done. Definitely a 10-minute warning. I appreciate y'all for hanging out today while I took care of this. This project just needed to get done. I have a feeling he's going to really like the end result. Can't be 100%. Hell yes. Sweet. That's good to hear. I'm glad the buzzing's quiet. It makes so you can hear my voice when I do have something to say. As rare as that is on these streams. Cool. And that, everyone, is today's project. Thank you for hanging out with me. That was a long stream, but I was determined to get this done. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to put this on its chain. We will be live Sunday. I'm guessing around 2:33, something like that. Possibly 2. Depends on how I'm doing. But anyway, catch y'all later. I'm going to go wash this, get dressed, and go take care of an errand. Catch y'all on the flip side, everyone. Thank you, Iris. I hope you have a good night. Good luck on the bouquets. Michelle, it's good hanging out with you. All right, have a good one.